YOLO people, so today I want to give you guys advice. 3 particular things to make your life a lot better. Well, 2 of them are to increase your survivability in terms of life, because shit happens in life. And I'll tell you a story as I say how I came to that conclusion. So I had a friend, he rode bikes. Someone cut him off. He fell off his bike doing like 100 miles an hour, and he slid into the curb. And he basically busted his helmet, was in a 3-4 month coma. And the only thing that saved this guy's life is the fact that he was in shape. But more particularly, he exercised his neck. So even though he broke certain parts of his neck, he was not handicapped. When he came out of the coma, they had to reconstruct his esophagus. And where his Adam's apple is, his Adam's apple had been surgically moved to the side. It was noticeably different. But just the fact that he exercised his neck saved his life. And I'm going to tell you guys how I do it. The simplest, best way to exercise your neck. You take your hands and you put them behind your head, like when a cop asks you to put your hands behind your head. Put pressure and just either turn your neck left and right, or turn your head left and right, or front and back, and you'll notice your muscles tighten up. You take your left hand, put it to the left side of your head, and you move your neck left and right. You put your right hand on the right side, do the same thing. You put your palms on your forehead and turn your neck left and right. And basically you exercised all the muscles in your neck. In a very short period of time, you can increase a lot of muscle in your neck. Now, another muscle that no one really thinks about are the muscles in your face, in your head. So if you take 2 pieces of gum, you put one on the left side of your mouth, one on the right side of your mouth, and you chew them separately. We as human beings, we've been conditioned that it's just natural. It comes natural to us that when we eat food, we move food from one side of our mouth to another. Or you'll put food on the left side, then the right side, and this is to not tire out your muscles in your face or your jaw or your temple. But since you're putting 2 pieces of gum on both sides and chewing them at the same time separately, what this does is it exercises your jaw. You'll have a much nicer jawline, a more muscular face. Your temple will increase in size. And this is important in case, I don't know if you've ever watched YouTube and seen people get knocked out. Well, your jaw, your neck, your temple, all these things play a major role. If you're ever in this unlikely event of, getting into a street fight, your fault or not, but your survivability, you can take a lot more damage and continue on. That it could literally save your life. Now, the third thing is, I'm going to switch gears a little bit. Command of the English language. Regardless of your age, in my opinion, you should increase your vocabulary and the command you have of it. For example, if I'm ever watching YouTube, watching a movie, watching anything, or listening to someone talk, and they say a word that I've never heard before, I don't understand, I'll immediately just ask Siri, hey Siri, what does pendulum mean? And then you'll get the definition. I do this with everything, any word. Not that I don't know what a pendulum is, but for example. And I'm consistently doing this. Another thing is when if I'm on Microsoft Word and I'm typing or something like that, I'll right-click words and use the synonym feature. And I'll use bigger words so that I become accustomed to using larger words. Because bigger words, they hold a lot more information in a smaller package. And if you're able to adapt and attach that into your everyday vocabulary and your everyday usage of words, it becomes a very powerful tool. You can do so much with language. You can talk your way out of so many things, out of so many situations, especially when you're dealing with people with authority. When you have command of language, man, you can really put them in their place without things getting out of hand. You know, you're able to verbally insult people without really insulting them, like shame them, right? If they're doing something you don't really like. You can walk into a room with any class of people from any background and have an intelligent, long, positive conversation, all because you have command of language. Language literally opens your mind to the world and all the possibilities, you know? Language is a very interesting thing. I believe language is one of the things that can literally set you free. So these are the jewels that I'm giving you guys. Excuse me for stuttering and talking a little slow. I just got out the gym. It's late night. I want to go home and sleep. So those were the jewels and my experiences that I want to pass on to people. And yeah, solo yolo bolo. You guys have a good night. Peace.